Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Let me go back here. I think I seen Scott was here. And Daniel, how you doing? Let me turn off this fan on my on my uh, on my laptop. Anyway, hey, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. So I started to obviously 7 a.m. and we'll see how that works. It wasn't too bad for me. I was up at 3:30 this morning. Normally I've been 4:30, 5 o'clock, but I guess I slept too much. But for the stuff that's going on, well, it's been a week. I'm getting ready. I think I'm going to do the second video on the trailer, and I'm going to get a little bit more in depth into the solar because I think people are interested in the solar. I actually had quite a for me 250, 300 views on the first one, which I'm imagining some of the people were probably wanting to see more on the solar. So I'm going to include more in depth on the solar and the outside of the trailer. So what I'm planning on doing is having my wife help me. The kids left yesterday to go back to school, and I'm going to pull it out from underneath and put it out. I've been running I ran 2 days on the battery. I unplugged it and turned the air conditioner off and stayed in the house at night, but then ran the air conditioner all day. Kind of was out there farting around with moving stuff around inside the trailer where I want to put crap. And I've got a pretty good idea on that. And then I'll go through. What I'm hoping to do is get this truck and outside of the trailer done today, a video. And then today's Saturday, obviously, here in Thailand anyway. And go to, I think on Monday or Tuesday, maybe just Tuesday and Wednesday, go to Sisaket and do 2 days. When I get there, I'll do a more in depth on, pulling in, trying to put a decent video together, and then go in depth on setting it up, what I go through to get it set up, which is fairly simple, but just do that. And then once I get everything out, all the stuff out, then I go over everything and where I put stuff inside, what stuff I'm missing, what stuff I want to take, what stuff I don't need to take, and do all that because I don't need to have any more weight in there. Also, when I do it today, I'm going to get a final weight on the tongue weight, which I think is perfect right now. We'll see. I'm going to redo it one more time. And then the only thing that I really want to do is I'd like to get a weight on the total trailer. But I can pretty much tell. I think I want to go a bigger, more stiff on the shocks or add a leaf spring. I've only got about that much travel in that leaf that he put on. And he added to it once or twice, and I still don't think it's stiff enough. But I think it's got plenty of. In other words, that axle is going to take more weight than the one that was in there. So we'll put the 125 on. I'll get it out into the sun. So I'm just popping on the solar. I've been taking readings on the air conditioner, on the refrigerator, and I'm talking about wattage, the draw on them. The air conditioner when it's running is 450 to 500 watts when it's running, full blast going. And then the refrigerator is 40. The television is 30. The new 32-inch is 30 watts. I'm going to get some on the fan. I can't remember. I got to take a pen out there and write them down. And just for my own, what I can run, what percentages. I dialed in the program for the battery to get the battery as close to amp hours as possible. And then, like I said, the awesome thing about that program is it gives me how much time I've got left on that battery pulling this amount of watts. So it's kind of cool. I watched it all day. I sat in there and watched a couple of series on Netflix or something, and like I said, farted around with the stuff inside the trailer, clean the bathroom, that kind of stuff, and like I said, basically getting it ready to go. And then this trip, and when I do load which I'm going to load the 125 today, although the dogs, I got to go look at it. My wife pointed, and the kids, that's the one that Sim likes to. If she doesn't have her mom's car or take her to work, she likes to drive the 125. And the dogs got in, and I don't know, they tore some wires on the coming down the front forks. They pointed at it. I felt it. I didn't have my glasses on, so I don't know exactly what it was. But obviously, she's driving it, so it's drivable. But my wife informed me, I think that all the licenses are due. So maybe today I got to get at least the Forza, the Scoopy, and the 125, and the trail done. So maybe we can do a couple of those today. I think they're open on Saturday and Sunday. Get that done, and then get the rest of them done. She was going to have the kids take them, but obviously that didn't happen. So on the weight deal, I'm down 3 kilos at 120. So I said when I got to 118, I'm going to go back to the gym. I feel better, have more energy. So what is that? I don't even know. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 pounds, something like that. 7 pounds. But that's all I want to do. I just want it nice and slow and easy, and just get into a deal. I'm making all my own foods, which consists of low carbs and vegetables and fruit, and just trying to keep it in a certain calorie area, around 1800, 1700, which if I'm not doing anything is funny. When I get back to the gym, I'll probably bring it up to the 2000. Hey, Brock, what's up? Yeah, it is. I feel a little better. I'm just too damn fat, and I'm just like I said, the testosterone is correct and what it should be. So, I'm not going to do anything that way. But since Brock's here, I'll talk about that trailer. If I sell the Himalaya, I'm probably going to build it. It's going to cost about 90,000. Let me bring up in case. Let me bring up Lasada, and I'll show you. Let's see. Is this really still on there? Wow, it's amazing. Let's see. Let's see if I can get in. It's probably gonna want me to sign in, which I do have it set up to do it quickly now. No, it's there. Okay. Let me bring you guys, and I'll kind of talk you through this. Since there isn't anybody here, and whoever doesn't want to watch it later, they don't have to watch it. Share screen. Sada. Share. Okay, let me make sure it's there. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There we go. Is that better? You don't need me in there. Anyway, let's see. Where am I? Okay, these are just some leveling deals that I was looking at. These little things here, I'm going to need, so I'm going to go ahead and click those. And for some reason, this program, it doesn't give the right numbers on some of this stuff. Let's see. So these are the panels. They're going to be. There's going to be 3 of these to start. I'm going to end up with 5 or 7, but just for now, just to get started. And then I had some wire. I'm going to do probably, depending on the weight, each one of these batteries weigh 50 pounds. And I know Brock had earlier, and I don't know what that 350 is going to do, but with this and the air conditioner that I'll show you that I'm going to put in, I need actually 2 of these. And I need 2 of each of these, and this is all on the wiring guesswork. I just put in a few of the different lengths ones, and then when I actually get to building it, I'll do that. Those are some short ones. And this is going to be the little outside receptacle for shore power. These are some other short wiring ones. This is actually going to be a 160. I have it as a 200. That one's going to be for the battery disconnect. Our fuse. This is going to be the disconnect for the battery. 2 of them. One for the. I don't know why I have 2. I don't need that. I'm going to put in a little block. It's going to be a 24-volt system. There's a couple of bus blocks. Here's the step down from 24 to 12. I'll put that in there, which will actually go to this fuse block. Here's the same one that I have on the stunt that I have in the trailer. Here's the air conditioner I'm going to use. It actually mounts on the top. The solar panels will go over the top of it. And the pots and pans I was looking at. Here's the controller I'm going to use. It's an 8120. It's all in one. And it's actually, I guess that must be the price. Those panels I'm not using anymore. Here's the trailer. Need that. And I'm going to have to modify the front of it, the ball hitch. It's got a twitch. I don't know which one of these I'm going to use, whether it be this one here. Lot simpler, it looks like, just pops straight up. This one, it's a little bit taller inside, or this one. They're actually both from the same company. Oh, what did I do there? Shit. What happened? I bet you it takes away all that stuff I plugged in. Yeah, back to 0. Or this one, which is a little bit more low profile. But anyway, you get the gist of it. It comes out to about, you've seen the air conditioner, and how come I'm having such a problem getting back? And I'll come back because I can't see if you guys are talking. That's pretty much the gist of it. The rest of the stuff. So that's all of it. It comes out to about 85,000 baht, and which I don't know. I think is reasonable. I don't know the exact. Hold on, and come back to that. There we go. Let's see. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Hey, Logan, are you still racing? Actually, somebody asked me and sent me a comment on one of the videos and said, "Hey, your racing rig in the back. Can you do a video on doing it?" And in case you guys aren't subscribed, you need to subscribe to Going Gray's Logan, and he's getting into this now more than me. You're the same as me. You're gonna go balls out and get all the stuff that you want, and you're. But somebody actually asked me, so when I saw you this morning, I thought about that, and I might try it. I don't know how to do it. I have to do it through the other computer, and I guess you go straight through StreamYards, right? It's a I'll go back to it's I'm trying to think if I can I show an actual, or will I get copyrighted? I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it's just one of these. Let me go back to putting this here. Let me go back here and I'll show you real quick. Where am I? There we go. It's basically building a little trailer like this, okay, for the motorcycle or for the Forza, but I've got a weight limit and stuff, and I'm waiting everybody's supposed to be getting back to me as far as I've asked on all these deals. How much does your trailer weigh? How much does the tent weigh? How much does the battery? And then mounting one of these on it. But it'll only be, I could sit right in there. Won't need a ladder. Won't need anything. And then I'm planning on putting 600 watts of eventually 1,000 watts across the roof above the air conditioner. It'll also be air conditioned. What happened? What did I do here now? Huh. What did it do? It jumped all the way back. I don't know. This computer, something's messing up. It'll have a full-blown this 24 volt 100 amp hour. I've got 400 amp hours in my trailer, and then I'm going to mount where is it? This air conditioner on the top. It sits there, and it has it all mounts in one piece, one cutout, and have pretty much everything that I would want in there. 24 or 12 volts, and the same. This is be the same controller that I have on the trailer now that gives me all the information on it. So it'll be I don't know. I thought it would be pretty cool, and I don't know. I have to go on my phone. I do have it plugged in, but let me see if knowing me, I'll probably go to 95,000 because there'll be something else that I want. Divided by, it's about 33 right now. $2,800 for to do it. And everybody's saying, somebody was saying, well, why do you need you got the trailer? Yeah, but this one's going to be pulled by a motorcycle. So either I'm hoping that the 350 will have enough. I had a tent trailer with my 78 full dresser that I had, and pulled it quite a bit actually. And so the only thing that I got to make it, I see that what they doing is they take one of the ball hitches, and Brock probably knows, and they put a round piece of pipe inside of it, and then put that in so it can move, and then put grease fittings on it. I'll have to look on videos and stuff. This one here, some of the stuff on this Alibaba or whatever, the stuff out of China, which I'm going to look. They've got a couple of plastic trailers that I was looking at. The hard ABS, but lightweight, and they're made. They're made for a motorcycle, and basically this. Not so much that you're going to be, I'm going to be shooting canyons and white line and stuff or something. But when you go down, if you go down or something, it'll, the trailer, or it'll break something if it doesn't move. I don't plan on going down, but need to make that happen. Yeah, the Heim joint. There's another way to do it with a pin that I saw on YouTube. Wrong name. Yeah, it's Heim or something. Brock will probably know. Anytime. I like watching that kind of shit. But yeah, and there was also. I looked on that. I'm trying to look at think of the name of this. They make, and Brock would probably. This would maybe you might want to. Don't you have like an Aspencade or a Honda, a big one? This is let me see if I can find the name of this. TEM something. What the hell is it? TEM. I don't know. Anyway, I saved it on there, and I'll show you on here if it still saved it. Let's see. Do I have a? Do I have? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, here it is, Brock. This deal right here is made for a. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's got a ball, a thing to put a ball on, and it looks like it's made quite well. It's 100 and something bucks. It's made for a trailer hitch, carrier, tow dolly, hauler hitch, rack 4, a gold wing, GL 1800, 2018 to 22, and it gives a bunch of other years. But I was thinking about getting that and then modifying it, either that or just bring it to these, one of the local guys. But I thought of you immediately. You might already have a hitch on the back of that deal. Make sure your short power plug is 220, 240, AC rated. Yeah, no. All the stuff that I get here in Thailand is all 230, 240. So that won't be a problem. But the battery weight of the trailer, I'd like to keep it under 400 pounds. I think if I keep it under 400 pounds, I'll be fine. That's why I'm looking into these trailers on that same website or Alibaba or whatever. They've got these plastic ones, and a lot of them you got to buy 10 of them, but some of them, instead of being $500, it's $650, and you can buy one unit. So I'm going to check into it, and then I also got to find out here what it's going to take to register it. Is that going to be a pain in the ass? And who I'm going to talk to is actually my the guy that I bought my trailer from. He has to bring him here, and he has to go and get all the paperwork and do all that shit. I got to make sure that it's not going to cost me 100,000 baht for the freaking paperwork, too. So there's some stuff I need to check into. But if I get rid of the Himalaya and I don't think I need the that one little 125 I bought that I was going to use on the back of the trailer too. I get rid of both those. That'll pay for the trailer. My wife probably still won't be happy, but I thought it would be kind of neat, man. Like I enjoyed my tent trailer that I pulled behind the 78, and of course that had a lot more horsepower. I'm not in any rush, as long as it'll pull it along and at a decent incline, it'll get me up without burning the belts or whatever. And I'm sure Honda is not going to have any kind of information on pulling the trailer behind their scooters. But I don't know. I thought it would be interesting. Hey James, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey Gary. But exactly, updating things. Yeah, it's like I think it'll be cool. And I got it by. I wish I could. Let me see. I've got Logan's up here. How can I? Let me turn the volume down here. Let me put in. Where are you? How come? Oh, here it is, right here. Bike. Let's see. Small. That's small trailer. Camping. Yeah, here it is. First one that came up. Let me see if I can I share this? Let me see. How did I okay, so if I go here and I get rid and I dump this screen, bring this one, share screen, and I don't think YouTube will give me anything, but we'll do it. I don't think we'll need yeah, I should be able to. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. Let me run it. Oh, what did I do? Oh, you son of a bitch. There it is. So just something like that. Of course, have better tires and stuff on it. It's going to actually be a trailer below it. So it'll be, I guess maybe I'd have to step 1 or 2 steps to get in it, because it'll be probably at least 14 inches high underneath that. So it'll be 4 inches higher than that. But also the gate will swing away. That's where um, you know, uh, the solar stuff will be, that kind of stuff. But that's pretty much the gist of it. I think it would be pretty cool to go down the road. I didn't see what is he pulling out with a car, or does he have a bike? I can't really tell. But anyway, I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting. Saw that, and man, I've made drawings of the solar system, drawings of and a breakdown on voltage and weight distribution and all sorts of happy shit. But I thought it would be interesting, and I think I would actually, you know, I would be there when it's being built, pointing. Like I got lights put, and I'm going to do a little short. I was going to do it this morning when I came out of the pond. I had him put 2 lights shining up at the waterfall now, and it lights up. Pond looks awesome at night. So I'll do a little one, and you guys will see it when it comes out. I'll do it tonight. And then lights on the front pond, stainless steel floats for the water level in both the front pond and the back pond. Up two a plug for the TV in the trailer, and I had him mount that TV on one of those swinging mounts now. What else did he do? Oh, 2 outlets, 2 more electrical outlets in my bedroom. It was about 6,000 baht for all the material. Oh, and I had him run new PVC to the feed for the pond, because the water that was coming off the 1/2 inch pipe that I had coming in there was coming off the street. I wanted it to come from my well water. So I had him do that on both the front pond and the back pond. And he had to repair a leak on on my water system. 6,000 baht worth of material, 800 baht in labor. And it was like, so I don't even know, what is that, 20 bucks? I don't know. So it's ridiculously cheap. What I'm trying to say is, he can weld, he can do everything. He's the one that built the stand for my water in the back. He's the one that did my solar system. He's the one that did everything. So if he's going to charge me even 20, 15, 20 bucks a day, I'd rather, for at least the major part of it, because I'm sure that there's going to be some welding and stuff for how it's going to build and mount the trailer, the tent on the trailer. I'm going to have to make some kind of a rack. Probably, I'd like to do aluminum. I don't know if he can weld aluminum, but I'll buy some, or maybe even PVC, except PVC in the it's not going to do too good on UV. But what I'm saying, I'm going to have that air conditioner is 11 inches high, so it's going to, and it brings air. I need about 16 inches or so to where the solar panels, and the panels that I ordered are lightweight. They're the bendable ones. They're 2,000 baht a piece, and 200 watts each. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have some that are going to probably slide underneath there on some kind of a, you know, a ball bearing rack. So basically they'll slide underneath there for travel and then pull out. And what I'd like to do is I'd have 1,000 watts that way. I'd have 3 across the top and 2 that slid out. The only other thing that I didn't put in there is I'd like to have an awning off of it. I didn't look and check any prices on that. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Why think about this in Thailand? You can Staying, yeah, I know, because I can ride my motorcycle and pull it and have fun. I like camping. Even on the rooms. I don't know. Like me, it gives me a. I don't want to say what I really want, but it excites me to be able to just in the trailer, rolling that trailer out and then now having all that information and watching that and sitting in an air conditioned place with the lights on, watching TV with my modem going or my hotspot and on the internet, all for free, $0. I dig that. And I think it would be kind of cool. And I don't know, if somebody built the trailer like I'm planning on building, and even if it cost them 3,000 and they sold it for, 5,000, or whatever, 150,000 baht, I would have bought one, no doubt. I told some people were saying, I said, yeah, but I can rent it to Lance Maui for 10 baht a day. I can make a fortune. And it was, I don't know. That's pretty much the reason, Patty, just to do something. I just think that I think it would be cool. Hey, Mitch, how you doing, brother? Hey, Ron, brother, how are you? Mark, how are you? Well, boy, a bunch of people popping in. But I don't know. I just thought that it would be cool. And like I said, in case anybody's, I'm building something like this here on a trailer, but an actual trailer. So it'll be 14 inches higher than that, and then have air conditioning on the roof there, and 600 watts of solar, and obviously the plugs and all that, and awning, everything that I would need in there. And then that'll give me, yay much storage underneath the swing out. Probably put maybe a pull out drawer or something on the back, so I'm not trying to get my fat ass. Although, like I said, 3 kilos lighter. Only 2 kilos to go to the 118 mark to get my fat ass back in the gym. So, and I might even go before that. I might go at 19. I'm 120 right now because I think I need to move around a little bit, even at the 1,600 calories that I'm taking in. I need to move around more. But even, I don't know, I've got more energy, which probably sounds stupid, but even at 8 pounds lighter. So we'll see. What am I missing here? Everybody's just saying hi. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hey, Rob, lurking. I don't know. I think it would be a kick. Give me something to do. The old lady will probably get. That's why I got to get rid of the Himalaya. If I get rid of the Himalaya, I'll start on it and get the major stuff that I need to start putting it together. I'm still waiting back on the weights. Like, there's no reason to build this thing if it's going to weigh 1,000 pounds. That just ain't going to cut it. I got to keep it down to 400 or 500 pounds, I think, and hopefully it'll work. Who's not feeling good? Rob's not feeling good. What did I miss, Rob? Lurking. Oh, under the weather. Well, I hope you do feel better. Yeah, who else was sick? Brother, you were sick too, Ron, weren't you? How are you feeling? You feeling any better? There's Les. Did you see that my next project, Les? I think I want to build. I want to build one of these. I'm going to put a air conditioner on the roof, a 1,000 watts of solar 24-volt system, 24-volt air conditioner, and but the trailer is going to be a little bit more than that. It'll have 14 inches of storage, and I should still be able to get my fat ass, even if I got to put one step on it. I get in and out of the trailer, my other trailer now, so something like that. Like I said, I'd had let's see, Will it let me bring more than one up? I don't know. No, it popped it. I'll show you the, in case anybody's interested. I think it's kind of cool. Let's see. Here's this. So basically, it's going to be, this is all the wire. This is the battery I'm going to use. I'm going to use the, I'm going to probably use two, but they're 50 pounds each. So it might only be one. But it should run that air conditioner for quite a while. We'll have to see. Why is this thing doing this? Oh, it didn't do it. Those are all the breakers that I'm going to do for the system. I'll have a step down from 24 to 12 volt for a little six-way deal. That's more to build it. There's the step down. There's my down. Here's the air conditioner, and it mounts right on the roof and goes right in to it. Just cut one hole, and show you the. Come on. Why is my computer lagging? I think it's Lasada. Pots and pans. This kind of controller. Les, I saw yours on what you had built. This is similar to what I have on my house. It's 3,000 watt and 6,000 baht. I don't know what did you end up. I don't know if I saw yours. Did you end up putting an all-in-one controller? I can't remember if you did or not. Here's the trailer that I'm planning on using or modifying. I've got to modify that ball hitch so it moves. Did we ever find out, was it a Heim joint? Is that one of the ways I can go? I saw somebody on YouTube using that. What the hell happened here? I don't know what this thing's doing. Do I have enough crap in my come on. Where is it? What else did I? That was it, right? And you already seen the tent, so I'm spinning my wheels. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's some other batteries, but this is the tent, pretty much here. Same one that was in that little YouTube video. So anyway, something else that I really don't need, but will be fun to to do. But I don't know. Maybe he left. Did Ralph already? Did Les already go? Anyway, hey Ralph, how you doing? Glad you could make it. I'm rambling here. Yes, better today. Good. I think I beat it. Knock on wood. Yeah, nothing worse than being sick, right? Yeah, he is big time. A lot better than me. I've been thinking about it, Logan, only to isolate from the house, to have my own system pretty similar to that would be what I'd need. And that would be probably get away with 3 panels. I don't know, probably cost me, I don't know, I could figure it out, add it up. It wouldn't be that expensive. But I'm pretty close to having the system dialed in here. Now we'll see what happens. I'm waiting for the battery. I got screwed on one of my batteries. The guy, I bought it off of Lasada, 50,000 baht, those 48 volt, 100 watt hour deals. And I've had to replace a cell in it already, and they've got it again. And this is a local people. My solar guy found a friend that builds batteries. And he said he'll build batteries for me if I want to. So I got to find out that, but I got kind of screwed on that one. So we'll see. He hasn't, he took the battery out the other day, but now the way that it's been set up hasn't been right, hasn't been the way that I wanted. I wanted to go from solar panel to battery to grid. And so I want to run that battery. If I get out of those batteries at a minimal, whatever, I know that I'll save 2 or 3, 4 hours a day, probably 2 hours a day just that thing modulating. And one of them is doing that now. So if my grid, if it's cloudy, like it's cloudy right now, if I'm getting 1,000 watts and the house is pulling 1,800, I've got two systems, uh, and it'll take it from the panels and then pull it from the battery. Let's say the sun comes out, everything comes up, this thing bumps up to 1,800. The house is still pulling 1,800. It starts charging the battery. So just with that alone throughout the day and the night, and I'll still have backup for the ponds and stuff. I am going to run, once I get the system completely put together, I've got a way to hit one button and it shuts off the grid, and I can see exactly what it is. The hard part is when it changes, when it goes bam bam, and switches over, it just beep out in the room outside. That's it. Otherwise, inside, no flicker, no nothing. You don't see anything. So what I'm saying is, I don't know that I'm on battery. So when I think that I have to look at the program on the controller for it, and I think it's got an option to send out messages, text or something like that. And I'm hoping that it does. And it's just so it would text me saying your power's out, you know, and then at least I know. And the reason, if it's in the middle of the day, I don't know how long it's going to be out. I go and shut off everything, keep the living room air conditioner on. Everybody goes to the living room. The refrigerator stays on. My front and rear ponds run, and everything else gets shut down. And I have to do some of that manually. So by being able to shut off the system, I can do it manually, and then I can mark them saying power outage. You know, put a little blue dot on all the breakers that I shut off. And then now I don't have to worry, is the air conditioner on upstairs? Is the this or that? I just shut them off. And then that keeps probably my refrigerator, which if we're not opening and close the refrigerator, it'll be fine. So I don't know how long it'll run on the battery. So that will be a test. And I probably should film that because people would probably be interested on, on that. How long will it run? Can you run this? I have to get the wattages of the air conditioner. One in the living room is a big one. That's a 2-ton. So I don't know. And do that. So I still want to do that. So to get back to the point is, I think that instead of me going from my, 5,000-6,000 baht from 12,000 baht, electric bill, I think with sunshine, I can get down to what in my brain and what I figured out on paper. I should be down in the 1,000 baht, 800, 1,200, and that's where I want to be, at least when we have a bunch of sunshine and I don't have, 10 people living in the house. So the ball weight should be on what 200 kg. 200 keg and the ball weight should be 40. Yeah, because I know in my trailer, I got to weigh it again. I'm shooting for about 350 pounds, because originally he told me it was 200 kilos. He told me it was 400, I think. Anyway, I've got it written down, and he sent me all the information on it. And the thing pulled like a freaking dream when whatever distribution that was, before I modified the trailer, it pulled like a freaking dream. But I'll keep that in mind. So 200 kegs would be the max weight. And I don't know if my 350, I think my 350 would pull it. I really do. I love my Forza. And if I could and you saw that rack that they made for that. If I could, I'd rather modify that than have some ugly looking welded piece of crap hanging off the back of the Forza, because I know that I'd have a hard time going, not only do I want this thing strong, I want it to look halfway decent. Just that would probably take me 8 hours to tell a Thai person. And it's my fault because I don't know Thai. But for the $100 or whatever that one was, I might order that, get it, and then modify that to fit the Forza. It's going to be different because I'm sure those two bottom ones are going to an axle in the back. That's the way my Harley was, but I want to come off the actual rack and somewhere down below. So we'll have to make some stuff and make it stout. And did anybody ever know that? Is Les still here, or did he leave? Because he's smarter than me. Let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? California has made it illegal to ask for ID to vote. Are you really? Somebody, I was watching something this morning. They said that another state had done the same thing. What a bunch of crap. Let's see. But yeah, I think we're on the same wavelength, Brock. But I think that I thought it was a Heim joint. Anybody know? Did somebody answer that? You want to seek medical attention? And Jake's here. Hey, brother, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope everything's going for you. Hope you got enough of that rain and those swirly freaking things done with. Need to move to Thailand. Yeah, vote early, vote often. Freaking people, man. At our summer house, we use sun TV. But at our summer house, we use sun and wind. Okay. Yeah, I think, man, like I said, there's nothing that puts a smile on my face than sitting in that trailer or even at home. Because when both of the systems are running, the sun's out all day long, my meter just sits, doesn't spin. There's nothing better than you've got 3 air conditioners on in the house, the pool's on and running, the ponds are running, lights are on, refrigerators on, and you walk out to the meter and it's not spinning, just sitting there. That puts a smile on my face. Because, like I said, I'm saving 6,000 baht a month, and I think I could save 10 or more. So we'll see how it goes. So that goes back to answer your question, Logan. So I'm going to wait till I put it all together. I was trying to think in my mind what video it was that guy used that. It's basically one of those joints that screw into a round deal, that I don't know the name of it. I thought it was I don't know. I could be wrong. But anyway, he welded that in to his receiver and then hooked it up so a ball could go on it or whatever. Put a 5/8 bolt up through it and cut it off, but he did it. It looked all right. It would work. The other way that I've seen on Australian trailers, on the trailers coming out of China, they actually take the ball hitch and they make it. They put a round tubing on it. Then they weld on the trailer a bigger piece of tubing, and it goes in, and then they put a grease fitting on the top of it. Is what I've seen. We'll see. Yeah, they've got a really good ones, right? I don't know where to find them at. I put in Lasada. I don't have a bunch of. Maybe I should go to Amazon or to some other place and try it. Compensate for the. Yeah, that you could do it that way. Now on my Harley, I had neither. I didn't have anything. Now, if I'd have fell over on it or whatever, it was old. The tent trailer and all that stuff was old. Hey, Robert, how you doing? But yeah, they make an actual. They make a real nice one for off-road trailers, camping trailers. So I'll have to check it out. But I tried on Lasada, I tried on Alibaba, but like I said, if you put in on the Chinese sites motorcycle trailer, you'll get a bunch of trailers for towing motorcycles, right? But you'll also get some motorcycle trailers that are be pulled by it, and they use that tube type thing. And that was the one that I saw that plastic trailer on. Weight's going to be a big deal, like I said. And if the plastic is heavy duty, it's not going to be out, in the sun that much. I mean, if I took it out once I build it, if I took it out once or twice a month for a 3-day weekend or something, I'd be surprised. So it could go a long time, and I have to see they probably got some kind of UV protection or something on it. But I got to check into it more, and plus I got to get rid of the Himalaya, so I'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know, and I'm trying to. I wish I could remember the name of that. Is it a Heim joint or no? Am I just barking up the wrong tree? Somebody punching into Google. What does it come up when you put Heim joint? Robert's going live tomorrow, Missouri time. I don't know what that's like. 1 o'clock. That's like in the middle of the night here, right? I believe. I don't even know what that word is. Does that make me stupid? I don't know. 11 a.m. Oh, okay. Oh, West Coast. Okay. So yeah, still in the middle of the night here. Retirement dreaming. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Uh, so anyway, that gets back to it. I guess Les probably bumped out. I want to run some stuff by him in case you didn't know. Retired living the dream. Les has been here a lot, wealth of knowledge on Thailand. So if you're not subscribed, you need to be. But he actually built or had something to do with these caravans because both him and Brock call it by the wrong word. It's a trailer, but just kidding. He had something to do with it. He was really concerned when I was putting that axle and stuff on there on weight and all that kind of stuff, and brought up a bunch of valid points. He's very, very intelligent, very smart man. So I will run something. I'll probably come and visit him with the trailer one day. I hope. It does say that. Quick Google search says use a Heim joint for motorcycles. Okay, let me put that down because I put it in. Of course, my spelling sucks. Is that how you spell it, Logan? I hope Heim. And nothing came up. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll check. And so I did notice uh, on Amazon there is some options now to ship stuff to Thailand. Expensive, but they do. Before, if you picked anything on Amazon, it just said we don't ship there, we don't ship there, we don't ship there. Now, some of the stuff they do, some of the stuff they don't. Question: why are you thinking about camping? Just because I like to camp. I think it's fun. If I if I couldn't have air conditioning, I wouldn't be camping. If I couldn't have air conditioning in this one that I'm going to build, or like I have in my caravan, the one that I have now, this one, I think I have a. Let me see. Do I have a? In case some people don't know that I think I got just a still picture of the cam of the trailer. Here it is. Oh, that come. It's different now. It's got a big rack on the front that holds my generator and water and gas. It's sitting about 12 inches higher. It's got 2 steps on it coming in now. And otherwise, from that's pretty much it. So it's comfortable inside. If you've seen the last video that I put out, I did a little video from inside. Now I've got a 32-inch smart TV in it, so it's not like really camping. It's as good, if not better, than any more as comfortable as any hotel that I'm going to go into. Maybe not as big, but comfortable. But, yeah. So let me bring that back up. You guys already got 7 more questions. Mitch has got. I'm covered. Thanks, Mitch. Let me see if I can. I can't do that on here, can I? I have to go to YouTube. Let me go to YouTube. Let me turn off the sound. Let me go onto my channel. View my channel. And let me go to my live stream. And let me go to what Mitch put. Hold on. What is it? Where are they at, Mitch? Are they in Seattle? You can bring me back one? Can you bring me back one? And then it just slips on a bolt, right? I guess. $200. Wow, it is pretty nice though, and it comes with a lock and everything like that, Mitch. Does it come with everything to put it together? Or if they'd ship it, they might ship it too. Complete assembly, no chains, parts only. Select the parts below. Swivel company, Heim joint, post. Oh, okay. Complete assembly. It doesn't give me. I guess you got to add it all up. Cool. Thank you very much. We come back to the to this. Thanks, Mitch. I appreciate it. You don't have it. Okay, I will. At least I got a place. Oh, Brock's got one too. Let's see. Let me go back here. Let me look up Brock's. There's Les. My friend bought a tent to go on his truck. He came to test it out here. Up now, 4 days in a hotel. We're looking at motorhomes next week in Bangkok. You guys are very cool. Well, I got somebody to go out and about with. Let me check Brock. Is that the same one, Brock, that Mitch gave me, or different? A little bit different, but same motorcycle swivel ball. Oh, okay. Yeah, same company. Cool. So that one's a little bit different. It goes to a ball, although it really wouldn't matter because whatever I'm going to put on the back of the motorcycle is. But that's pretty cool. $200 includes a 1 7/8. I got a 2-inch ball, but I could put an inch 7/8 would be. All right, cool. Sorry, I'm. There we go. All right. I was going to convert the salon to a vehicle with a hammock and table. Well, you've seen the one, although this one here, did I share that? I don't know if you saw the one that this one was. This is, you might have seen it when I pulled it up. It's going to be similar to that, except with that trailer. And did you see the air conditioning and the solar system that I was planning on putting putting on it? This one here, similar, except the be 14 inches higher because the trailer that I'm going to get, that way I'll have storage place to put the solar stuff and everything like that on. I'll be able to do that. So if you haven't, I'll show the air conditioner bolts right on the top, kind of like an RV deal. So I'll have to make power up to it, and then I'll have a step down. It's going to be a 24-volt system, all in one, 3,000 watt, 24-volt, 100 amp hour battery. But I'm trying to keep it at 400 pounds. We was talking with Brock and keeping the trailer at 400 pounds and about 200 kilos, I think, right? 400 pounds and then a certain amount, obviously, of tongue weight on it. So I've got to see. I'm waiting back. Plus, I got to sell a couple of my motorcycles before I build it, and I'm hoping to be able to pull it with the Forza. So, but the air conditioners and it's quite interesting. But so you're gonna go look at motorhomes. That's where you're gonna get the truck with all-in-one camper type thing. The camper doesn't come off of. Is that what you're looking at? I don't know if they. I would pull up. Where am I at? I got too many windows open. But that's cool. I don't know. Like Patty was asking me why when you could spend. I don't know. I like to camp, and like you were saying, I know Les had said something the last time I was either on his or he was over here live stream. He said or a video or something, or maybe he sent me a message. Might have been a message saying that he'd pull it out in the driveway and stay in it just to stay in it. And that's what I've been doing the last 2 days, trying to run that 400 amp hours of battery down with the air conditioner on and everything else. And like I said, nothing puts a smile on my face more than me sitting there watching a 32-inch smart TV and air conditioner running, and it's not costing me zero. Yeah, that's the way I've got it. It's hard for me I didn't get in there and start messing around with the program, although I was ready to, because I was having such a hard time communicating to him what I wanted. I didn't think it was hard, but I wasn't the one trying to understand English and speaking only Thai, so I give him credit for that. But that's the way it is now. I just got one bad battery, and then the controller that I'm going to use is going to be. I'll show you the. Let's see. Do I still have that up? Lasada. That's the tent there. That's the trailer here. But the controller is this one here, pretty much. And it's 3,000 watt, 80 amps. I'm going to run. I'm hoping to run 1,000 watt of solar panels. 5 of them, 5 200s, 2 that'll slide out from underneath underneath the rack on the top. It'll go above the air conditioner. I'll show you the air conditioner. It's pretty interesting. There's all the stuff that I'm going to need to disconnect the stuff to put it together. Wire. There's a little fuse block, and there's my step down from 24 to 12. My monitor, and this is the air conditioner, and it just cut it, mount it. It's all in one deal. And I think it pulls, I want to say it's 8,000 BTUs. I think it pulls 300 watts, so it's pretty efficient. It's 24. You can get it in either 24 volt or what is this? Skylight, all in one. Anyway, you can get it in either excuse me, 24 or 12 volt, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, those all-in-ones are freaking awesome, man. And if you get the right batteries that already have the fuses and disconnects and everything in them, they're just expensive as hell. You don't have to put in any of that crap, but I'm going to put in fuses and disconnects for the solar panels, disconnect and fuse or in breaker for the battery power. I'm going to put in the stent and the stent. Am I saying that right? Anyway, to do it's the same one that I have in my trailer now. Gives me how many amp hours, whatever it's pulling. It'll tell me how long the battery will last. 20 hours, 50 hours, 800 hours, depending. But it really takes a lot to mine in the trailers. 9,000 BTU, 24 volt, and it pulls 500 watts. And just I can run it. If it was to run full blast, not even cycle on and off, I could run it for 18 hours straight, just continuously. And without it, I haven't really done it, but I'm going to say 24 to 36 hours with that on. Um, TV pulls like 30, 40 watts. The refrigerator pulls 40 watts. I'm just getting down to writing down and running running all the stuff. My little fan. I've got a solar fan that just blows on me. That could be recharged. I've got another um, lithium battery fan, and with the lights and see what they pull, and I can do all that just to have, so I know uh, how much the stuff pulls. You can call them swampy ACs. I've had. Yeah, they show that, Mark, here when they do their little deal. They show them putting them in trucks and vans and stuff like that. Guys on the road, and I'm talking about their big diesel, truck stuff. So, I hope so. I think once it gets up, it locks in place. In other words, if I have to, I might have to put bigger springs on it. I don't know yet. Or I can make it lock in place, make something that just goes in there and sticks in the corners, four corners or something. It shouldn't be that hard. The panels weigh almost nothing. Like I said there, let's see. Let me see if I can. I'm still, one. Where am I? Where am I? Here. Um, I'm still waiting back on weights on all this stuff. Like I said, I don't even know if it's feasible, but I'm having a ball drawing it on paper. And the ones I'm going to get, I've got some other ones in here, are these. And as you can see, they bend and they're lightweight. A lot of guys, when they put these down, they just put them down with that 3M tape. But they have like little, let me see if I can see the corners or close up one. Yeah, right there. See, they have those holes. So I'd like to make an aluminum frame to go across, because there's going to be two that are going to slide out from underneath it. So I'm going to need to have a frame. But I figure a small, even if I bolted it together, and it's going to have to be that air conditioner only sticks 11 inches up. Well, that's my 11 inches. 11 inches up, and I'll probably need to go 4 or 5 inches above that for that condenser to pull air or push air out. And then so there'll be 3 on top of that going from front to back. And then underneath, I'll make a little pull out tray that locks in place, so I can push it in, lock it, or pull it out on either side, and that'll give me 1,000 watts. I'd like to carry 2 batteries, but I don't know. I think 50 pounds is going to be I'm going to need that for anything else I'm carrying. One battery like that, if I was only running that and it only pulls the 300 watts, I'd have to do all the stuff. But I believe that during the day, if it's charged at 100%, I should be able to get through the depending on what temperature I keep it in there and how much it's cycling. Excuse me, 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night. So we'll have to see. I'll do a bunch of calculations. I didn't get into too many calculations until I make sure that it's even feasible, that I can find a trailer, the tent, the air conditioner, the batteries, the solar system, the little bit of gear I want to put in there, and all that. Am I going to meet my weight? See what it is. And build a roof over the forza and top of a solar panel. That's true. Add some more. I think 1,000 watts is what I have out there, and it cranks, man. It charges my batteries pretty good, because I've already thought about adding some panels to that. So we'll have to see. Yeah, Bear just came in or got up. He's a good boy. The kids had a really good time with the puppies. I got a little video that they sent me of them playing with them outside. They will see in the panel indicate on the tent. Yeah, so I've got to figure that out. So hopefully we'll see. Because they weigh too much, man. There are some. I did think about that, and I'd still have to put all the solar on it. I'd still have to do all that, and this I think would be way lighter, half the weight, because I'm thinking they're going to be above 1,000 pounds, you know, and 1,000 pounds, I might put in my mind that I could pull that if I had a new Harley, but that isn't what it is. I'm also thinking about weight versus pulling it with the Forza. If I can pull it with the Forza without any gigantic problems, that's the way I want to go. Hey, what's up, Craig? I'm glad you could make it. Hey, Tommy, what's up? How you doing? Off to China. Very cool. You're going. Mom's going with you, right? I think I posted a picture on the chat. The local guy should be able to make it. Okay, very cool. I will. I will. I will do it. That'll solve one of my problems instantly. Where we're going. If it's up to my wife, not out of the driveway. But with me, I would take it anywhere. I'd go to Chiang Mai and see Mitch. Go to Craig's, and she's going to have to get used to. That's why I started this live stream earlier too. By the way, she's home today on the weekends. Those are the time I like to spend with her. But she usually sleeps in. So I said I'm going to start it at 7 o'clock, and we're still getting pretty much most of the same people coming in. You guys are diehards. Are freaking awesome, and so I think this worked out pretty good. And I can go 2 hours, and it'll still only be 9 o'clock my time. So and she's going to help me move the trailer around. And once I get the trailer, like I said, out, I'm going to re-weigh uh, the tongue weight and verify that it's 350 pounds, which it should be right now. I want to redo it again one more time, and then maybe less if you're still here or anybody. No, do they in the truck stops and stuff like that here in Thailand? Do they have scales, or is that no one no one care in Thailand? What I'm saying is, where can I go and get the whole trailer weighed? If anybody knows, send me a comment or put something in the comment. Um, but and I'm talking about my caravan. I got Les and Brock here, so I'll call it caravan. I like the word caravan actually better than trailer, but trailer could be anything, right? Caravan is a sleeping camping vehicle. Yeah, I think I'll go with caravan. Huh? This Chinese, I think, or no? Is that Chinese? Hello, how are you? Um, yeah, I think I have too, Mitch. But I know in the day, back in the day, if you wanted something, they had weigh station places that you could go to and they'd weigh it. Or I would just go to the dump, and the dump would, weigh it, and you just pay them, go in, turn around, and come out. But I don't know of any places here, but I'd sure like to know the total weight of the trailer now. Like I said, I know that this leaf spring shock, and I'm going to put another leaf in it, and I think I'm going to go a little heavier duty on the shocks. But I know that it'll take a lot more weight um, than that setup that was on there. Um, I know what it's supposed to be for that axle, the old one. So I want to see what I'm at weight wise, and if it run it by Les, who's smarter than me. And I could tell when I'm pulling something, if I got the tongue weight right and I'm pulling it, and I might go from the 15, I might go to 16-inch tires, which I wanted to do from the beginning, but the guy thought that they were going to be too big, but I don't see that. And once I get that done, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Sisaket. I'm hoping Tuesday morning, take off, spend Tuesday night, Wednesday night, come back Thursday, and do a little shakedown. Hopefully, the final freaking shakedown before taking off and going maybe to Craig's or to Douglas or Mitch or something that way, and see what happens. RV, lots of caravans here. Caravan. Um, Call your truck a what? What the hell? A ute? A ute? You guys will have me. I'm an honorary Australian anyway, right? Or Englishman. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be cool. Like I said, uh, it'll probably get the way that I've got it right now, and I know I'll go over parts that I've got off the top of my head, and I know I'll run across tubing and stuff that I need, and blah blah blah, and the extra to pay the guy for, 6, 7, 800 baht a day to do the major things, putting it together. I can sit there and do the meticulous little stuff. In fact, I like doing that. Running the wires for everything for the solar. I can do that stuff, but to get it up and build the rack and get it set on there and do all that, a couple of days, I'll probably have the guy. So I know it's going to be a 95, something like that, about 3,000 bucks. What the way stuff is now, what is that? If I go to 100,000 baht, what would it be? It's about 33 right now, divided by 33, $3,030 at 33. So about 3,000, I think, is probably going to be saved for extra wire. Maybe I'll buy a few things that I want to take with me, but there's a lighter version, of a cooking top or something. But I got so much of that crap I bought when I was going to do the tent camping. So I've got a bunch of stuff. Let's see. I'm almost an honorary Australian. They won't attack. They're threatening. Who? Oh, who was? They were threatening one of the people in the chat. Who was threatening? The Chinese? This? Oh, Korean. Ah, okay. Who was threatening someone in the chat? Scott. Jackalope hooked me up. Jackalope. It's 4:40 time. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Patty. I appreciate it. Ah, it was Korean. Yes, it was Korean. So the Korean was threatening people in the chat with what that said there. Oh, twice. There's two things there. Both this looks like both the same comment. I'll have to go and I wonder if I can copy and translate. Is that what you did? Did you block it or whatever? I'm imagining you did. Good thing it wasn't a unicorn. Ah, Korean troll. Oh, I'm freaking big time now if I'm getting foreign trolls. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I don't know. I think that would be fun. My wife probably won't appreciate it, but I mean, because she's a little scared of being on the road. The one who's troopers is Maui and his wife. They'll go anywhere and do anything. Yeah, I like having my own Korean troll. Don't block him. Let him come in. Can't understand. Anyone can use different language. Probably not Korean. No, he's probably not Korean. I see what you're saying. Okay. So somebody made a fake name and they translated something into Korean and put it in the chat. Wow, they're really really getting creative. What was I doing? So anyway, so that's what I plan on doing, I think. And this is going to be my spiel to my wife. So you guys tell me how this sounds. So not only can I tow it, but let's say I've gotten too old in 2 or 3 years and I can't use it. It would be perfect for the kids could pull that behind the Suzuki or the electric hot rod. You could take that and go camping. They would be ecstatic. How'd it sound? Come on, guys, give me a. Was it any good? Did it sound sincere? No one's going to answer. Yeah, for the kids too. We put a ball hitch on the Suzuki and the kids can use it anytime they want. What did Mitch put in there? Hello, good morning. You put in Korean? I got a Korean throw. Sounded good. Okay, thanks, Scott. At least somebody likes my wine. Yes, dear. It's for the children. Oh, Dad, it's for the children. Sound a little phony there, but sincerely, they could use it. And I thought about that when I was going. Well, what happens if I don't use it that much, or it's kind of a waste of 100,000 baht. For that, they could take it. They wouldn't have to have a truck. They could pull it behind that Suzuki, no problem. What did it say? Translate what? Maybe you should build it with electric hot rod, and then wow. And also, yeah, that's a good way to put it too. Look, I'm building this for the children. Uh, anything for the kids. I love the kids, man. Like I said, I wish I could. You guys got to check out, and the little dogs are freaking awesome. Although I'm already attached to them, so now I'm screwed. I'm screwed for life now. But the kids, let me see if I can put it on here. Where was it? Oop, wrong way. They sent me a little video. Where is it? No, wrong one. This one. How long is that one? 23 seconds. That's what I want. Oh. Now maybe you guys can see it. I'm trying to download it. It's dragging, isn't it? There it's saved. It's freaking, they're freaking awesome. So the kids were out. What happened? Oh, I thought it was the other way. Oh. Let me find the right one. Is that the one? No. This one? Yeah, 30 seconds. Okay. So anyway, the little dogs you have to check out. So everybody's writing in Korean now. Every 7-Eleven has scales. Somebody that, let's see, did it download? Oh, nice. I'm downloading it. That's fine. Heidi looks anemic. Heidi weighs 1.4 kilo and Poncho weighs 2.4 kilo. So Poncho's got a kilo on her. Blocked for the day. Okay, cool. We don't want to. Now everybody's writing it. Okay, it says saved. So now let me see if I can send it somewhere. Photos. Did it save it there? Where did it save it? Oh, I don't know where it's. Oh, there it is. 30. Okay. I want to send it to. I'll send it to Gotta Love Thailand. That way you can watch it on there. And let's see. I think they're teacup. They showed them in a cup when they were advertising. I think they're expensive little bastards. You know, I got to go there too. Retirement dreaming. Thanks. Because I got it. My wife informed me that all 8 of my motorcycle scooters are all due for license. In town can weigh your vehicle. I know larger ones can. Huh. Okay. I will ask them. That's very good. Thank you very much. I would have never thought about that, but it kind of makes sense that they would have something. Where else can I send this? Can I send it to Line? You send it to my mail? I don't know. I'll have it ready. You guys could see it on Gotta Love Thailand, but I'll do it when I'm not sitting here trying to do something. Everybody will go away because I'm not. In Scandinavia, we don't talk about kids or family. We live with different value. I don't know. You got me. I don't understand that. You don't talk to or you don't talk about. Uh, Thai version of the DMV scale as well. Okay. All right. So between those, I should be able to get it done. I just got to go ahead of time, make sure they got it all because I don't want to pull that down there and all of a sudden get in some spot that, I can't get out of. I want to see it first before I go there. But okay, I will check out all that stuff. I'm getting ideas for screensavers, computer desktop from Google Translate. Go back to work. You need to move to Thailand. So have you crunched your numbers yet? I'd be crunching them every day. Does it work today? No, maybe wait till tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I hear about Boeing. So anyway, we're up at an hour and a half anyway, but we'll hang out for a little while. So that's the gist of what's going on. Hopefully the trailer, I think it would be a fun build. And actually, to tell you the truth, it would be kind of cool. The kids could take it as long as it's safe. And I have to check out about that too. And I'm imagining the guy that I bought my trailer, like you said, he brings them in from China. So he would know what it would take. He might even be able to do it for me, when he goes down to do one of his or something. If I give him the stuff, maybe he can do it for me. I don't know. Or maybe it's easy. I really don't know. But I will find out, and of course I'll let everybody know. When are you coming back, Mitch? You're not coming back at the end of this month? Well, it is the end of this month, right? What are we in? 26. Wow, already. I think you were coming back the end of October, right? I could be mistaken. It has happened before. What did somebody say? I thought I was wrong once, but I wasn't. So anyway, so that's the gist. So to go over before I wrap it up, because it's been an hour and a half, I'm going to go out this morning, I hope, and move the trailer, reweigh the tongue weight, move it out into the sun, and leave it that way for today and tomorrow and Monday until I take off Tuesday morning and hook up and go. Make sure my batteries and everything are charged. I want to get a bunch of information during the day on what I'm running, keeping the temperature, how long the batteries last, how much do they discharge in total sun. Will it keep up with it during the day? I don't know all of that stuff yet because I hadn't had that controller. And I'll show you guys that controller because I think, and I don't know if Les is still here. I don't know if you, I think it's reasonable, really easy to install. And it wasn't on my trailer. I added it. And if Les is here, or let's see, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. This deal right here. Is it on? Did I put it on there yet? Yes. Let me see if I can get a right here. That gives you everything about the amp hours in the battery, how much time, what you're pulling, wattage, voltage, the amp hours of the battery you have left, well, how much time you have left to either charge at whatever's coming in, whether it's just on solar or you're charging with the grid, or discharging, how long it will take. It'll give you a deal. And they're real easy to install. One plug, into the, but you got the break. Anyway, it's not it's not hard to install. October 30th, I arrived in Bangkok. Very cool. T&W here. Hey, yeah. Why aren't you golfing? What's the matter with you? Or driving? You can race with. No, that's what I was getting. Is Logan? Are you still here? I think you are, right? The one guy. Let's see if he's still here. I think he's still here. Or you guys go to bed. Is it getting late? No, not yet. The one guy that you're talking to on there, obviously this guy knows a lot about that program. I tried to look and see if I could get an Xbox or whatever the hell it was. I don't even remember the name. He's the one that got me into it. Tim's the one that got me into it. He's been doing it for a long time. Actually, he's got the same stuff you have. The name, the brand name. Yeah, but he's on Xbox. What's the name of the deal, Logan? I'm going to write that down again. Because I can get what I'm asking. Maybe you can ask the guy. I can get the computer version, and I think I can run it right through my simulator, just like I do iRacing. But it's the computer version. Can I still hook up to the internet and race other people that are on Xboxes, on whatever else platform that they use? You missed all the good stuff, Maui, on the trailer I want to build and the air conditioner that goes in it and all sorts of stuff. But I forget the name of it. You'll probably know, Tim, but it's an Xbox, I think. Yeah, Logan, if he's still here, he might have fell asleep. Yeah, is that just starting, Rob? Because I just saw that on Facebook or something. Or no, on YouTube. I saw something. Is it just starting? Hey, Nanette, how are you? Glad you could make it. There it is. Assetto, what? Corsa. Yeah. Now, if you could, next time you talk to, because I know you got a couple people that know a bunch about that deal. What? Let me write it down again. Maybe you can find out, because if I can get it, I can get it. I know I can get it on regular computer, and if I can do that, and if it all goes into the same thing, and you can race Xbox people and all that, then I can make that work. Yeah, I think it's Xbox, right, Logan? Hey, Jay, how you doing? Well, everybody's showing up now. Maybe I'll hang out for a little while. Arriving in January, cool. I don't know if it works across platforms, Xbox, PC. When playing live, I'll check around. Okay, cool. Yeah, see if you can find out, because I still have to buy it, but I can still use it, I'm sure. But and it looks like it's pretty cool. So yeah, but it would be nice to know that, because then I could race. All right. God, I'm way behind. How did I get so far behind? All right. Where's Maui? Maui's still here? Let me go through this again. Where is my... This is the one I was talking about. Hopefully he's still here. Where are you? This one. This one. Maui's still here? Something like that, except the trailer is going to actually have 14 inches higher, because it'll have storage underneath it. Air conditioner on the roof. 1,000 watts of solar. 24 volt, um, and I think it would be cooler than shit. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna sell the Himalaya. So if you know anybody that wants a Himalaya, um, and do it, I think it would be cool. So you missed all that. We were talking about that for quite a while. Yep. On right now, Fox East Coast versus West Coast, two largest markets in the U.S. I'm baseball. I love to watch baseball. Yeah. I might watch that. About like extending my sports enthusiasm now is Super Bowls and playoffs and World Series and shit like that. I'm hoping. I'm trying to keep it at 400 pounds, and we'll see. I'm waiting on all the weights. The one deal I'll run through it real quick since you're here. Share screen. I'll show you as quick as I can. So let me go here. Let me make it as big as I can. Yeah, that'll work. Let me get the Forza, pull it off there. All right. So hopefully you can see it. That's the controller that shows you all the stuff on the solar side. But you'll see as I roll down my little list of stuff, it's going to cost about 100,000. But there's let's see, that's all the stuff to put. That's the battery, 24 volt, 100 amp hour, fuses and wires and stuff that I need, breakers, shut offs. So that's for the go from to 12 volt. This is a go from 24 to 12. Here's the air conditioner. I'll blow that up so you can see it. It's kind of cool. Sits right on top. It's either 12 volt or um, I'm sorry, 12 volt or 24 volt. Obviously, the one I'm going to run a 24 volt system. So that's what I run in the other trailer too. And then I'm waiting on weights on all this stuff. This controller here is a solar controller that runs everything. The panels, that's the trailer, and that's the tent. So you add everything up, and it comes to like 85. So I know I'm at least 15 or so light. So I think it'd be awesome. Yeah, and the one I found this deal that on this. Let's see if I still have it up. Yeah, I do. On one of the Chinese places, they make a complete setup for a gold wing. So I'm imagining that I could modify that somehow, and it'd be a lot better. It's like 4,000 baht, um, rather than try to get them to make me something like that that doesn't look like a total piece of shit. But it's got a way to adjust the height on it too. So I think it would be interesting. It was on this. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you say it? How do you say it? Sorry. T. Come on. TEMU. It's a little. It's like the Lasada, but I think it's out of China. But I think it would be awesome. So I think if I keep it at 400, and I've got a good, and decent suspension wise, both, but more for tongue weight, have the weight, everything right. I think it should. Now, am I going to go, 120 kilometers up a grade? Probably not. Do I need to? Probably not. As long as it doesn't burn up the belts and stuff on it. And there's not really anybody that you can really ask except do it. But like I said, if I build it, the kids could pull it behind the Suzuki. So that's my bargaining deal with the wife. But I'm building it for the kids. So we'll see what they can use it too. They'd have a ball, in it. So they go wherever they want. I just got to find out about all the weights, registered, getting it registered and all that, and make sure everything is correct, safe, and everything. But I'll be able to tell immediately. Worst case scenario, maybe I have to step up to a 750, ADV or Forza, and I'm sure that would pull it, no problem. So I'll have to see. That's the worst case scenario if I want to use it. But I think the 350 would do it. I really do. Is there a way to upgrade the brackets? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at everything, but I thought for the $120 or whatever that thing is, that looks like it's well made. And if I have them start from that and say, okay, I need you to cut it here, brace it here. I want to put it off of the drive on this side here, and then off of the rack on the top, and that should be fine. Tongue weight's going to be, what were you saying, Brock? What do you think? 80 pounds, something like that. So it should be fine. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then Brock had sent me. How do I show these ones? Mitch had showed me that one. Brock had sent me that one. So let me stop this screen because I need this. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Where's the other one? Ah, there it is. The other one was I think easier to make. This one here. Can you guys see that? So this is made, and Brock sent me that, and I'm sure that they could make something like that. I'm sure they could. The other one that Mitch had, can you guys see that? Let me make sure. Yeah, you can see it. The other one that Mitch had, let me see. Oh, it was more expensive. It looked, I don't know. They both do the same thing. So, sorry. This is the one that Mitch would have had. You guys should see that pretty good there. And that's quite interesting too. So now how they got that, I don't even know how this one here is threaded in. So I'm sure it's just threaded. Maybe there's a bearing and something in there, but without it being threaded, I'd be kind of afraid that it would pull out. But if it threaded in, let's say halfway in or to that first hole, then it could turn no problem either way. So maybe that's what they did for the other one also. Let me see. I can't really tell. Somebody else give me what they think they did to make that piece. Where are you? To make that piece there. It's the only way I could think, unless they, because that has to turn inside there somehow. So I don't really know how that is. But maybe Brock sent me a picture. Did you send me just the same picture like that, Brock? If you're still here, or not? Let me see here. Oh, what did I do? Hey, CJ, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just too much. Why not get another Forza and pull it? Yeah, you can do that. Is Dow here? What's Dow's name? Anyway, CJ. So what did I don't know how they did that, but I guess I could figure it out. I would think just a threaded joint was the one I saw. So if they made one of those pieces or both of those pieces threaded in and could turn, that would work fine, as long as they're threaded in, an inch or two, which it doesn't look like they leave that much room for bolts to go through. So I don't know how they connected the two. Anybody got any ideas? Hey, I was just thinking about you. We could talk after if you want to, but the dates and everything sound fine. She's going to try to get off, and if not, then I'll be. So looks fine to me. Just let me know. But yeah, so if anybody has any ideas, or maybe I could even find this and maybe I can order it. But I'm sure they could build. They sell that ball head just like that on Lasada. So should be able to get that, and then the bar stock that shouldn't be any problem. And then trying to put them together, hell, my guy could probably do that. But the only thing is how they got that mounted in there. I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, if I remember. Yeah, I could do it for a couple minutes too, because I was only going to go an hour and a half. It's almost 2 hours now. So, and I'll go and see what I want to do. Some stuff on the trailer, get it ready. I think I'm going to actually pull it out on Tuesday. So we'll see. Ball coupler. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I guess if I showed that to somebody and told them what it needed to do, somebody could figure it out. But the only problem that I see is I think that I would have to make it a little bit longer and just put it threaded on at least one side. It could be welded on the one, but I would want it to thread in further on the front one. And I got no problem with threads. What do you think they put in there? How would they? A ball bearing of some sort? I don't know. I'm frying my brain. Anyway, until I know the weight, there's no way. But that would be kind of awesome, right? Maui, you still here? Where'd you go? Flick to the other photo, mate. It shows more detail. The other one's different though, but I can. Share. The Heim one, right? Yeah, see it, but I can't really see in there. It almost looks like there's a bearing in the end of the bar stock, but it's a Heim. It should just be. Now, see, it looks like it's got a good, what is that, inch and a half back to that first hole. So it could very easily be threaded in to that. The one guy that I saw that did it, he threaded it in. It was a threaded piece. Just pretty similar to that. In fact, if you could find that Heim joint anywhere, I could do it that way. But I like the other ones fine. I think what I need to do is just make it longer. Pancho. Say hi to Pancho. Pancho Villa. Oh, there's Pancho. You a movie star? Oh, you gonna lick me? Yes, that's your mom. What's that big giant dog? He likes you. How you doing? I'm gonna be done here in like 5 minutes. I'll be in. Anyway. What about tension? What's tension pressure? You lost me. That whole joint. Yeah, the one that I saw was a threaded Heim joint. It just, and I think that's all I really need to do. And on the other one, let me take that one out and bring this one up. I'm getting pretty quick at this now. Is just to make this, the part that goes into the ball here, make that longer. You know, make it so that the threaded part, it could be welded into the back part. It could be welded into that back part. That's not a problem. And then come up and thread in. So make this thing about 2 inches longer, the bar that goes into the ball part. And I would think that would work. If anybody sees any problem, let me know if that doesn't look right. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? The chocolate gang going. They're doing good. They're doing good. They're getting big, man. They're going to be. I'll have them. I'll have to do a video with all the animals one day. But they're doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, exactly. And that's the way I look at it. So what I'll do is I'll show that. Like I said, I could buy right now. They're almost free. The front part. Where am I at? The front part on here. It on Lasada, I think they're 100 baht or something. I don't know. They're cheaper than heck. And the solar man who's got to come over because I'm taking one of the cameras in the back that's not a pan and tilt camera. My wife wants to change so she can look around the backyard and move another one up front. He's got to come back. We ordered the camera. He's the one that put the 2 lights, and I'll get you guys a short on the pond. Looks freaking awesome at night, lit up. It really looks good. Put in 2 plugs in our bedroom, a plug in the trailer, remounted the 32-inch TV on the new swinging mount inside there. Put lights on the front pond. I bought stainless steel, those little float deals that a lot of the people here put in their trash cans to wash with, that fills the tank up. They make them in stainless. So I ordered 2 of those in stainless. He changed those out. He did. There was a leak in the piping on my tanks. He replaced that. He bought all new PVC to run me a new line because the water that was flowing for the 2 ponds was coming from the city. I've got 2 systems, one out of my well. I wanted it out of both, one repetitious. So if the pond drops, this one will start pouring, this one will start pouring. It'll keep as much water as possible in there. Did all that, 6,000 baht worth of material and everything. And I was telling earlier, 800 baht is what he charged me to do it all. So he's coming back. He's the one that did my solar. He's the one that built and did the stacking of the 4,000 liter tanks. Did a lot of stuff here. Did my side gates. Did all that stuff. Did the oh no, he didn't do the shelves. That's the other guy. Anyway, he should be able to build. He's the one that built the rack for the 125. So he's used to the bar stock. So all I should have to do is show him that. In fact, I think I'll order. Well, until I get the weights and before I talk to my wife, I better not start ordering shit for it. And I need to sell the Himalaya, so we'll see what happens. But in case you don't have to do that, Logan. Thank you guys and Jamie. My wife will be happy. Serious thought, all this talk about fabricating thing, missing building, all the thing. Yeah, I know. That's why. Yeah, you should go hang. You should both go hang out. Except, I like to just be in charge. You know, I'm not gonna hurt myself. That's why if I build this thing, I'll do the wiring and stuff like that for the solar but the brackets and stuff that need to be made and the setting and mounting and bolting of the tent and all that stuff and getting it up, I'll have him do. I mean, for what is 800 baht? I don't even know. $20 a day. Okay, you know. So I'll have him do that. But I got to talk to my wife about. I want to make sure that she doesn't freak out. But you guys all tell me there's 12 of you in here now. Here's my deal. Well, what I kind of figured was if I sell these, I'll have a little extra money and I can build it. But the best thing about it is we can put a ball hitch on the back of the Suzuki or the electric hot rod, and the kids can use the trailer whenever they want. They can go camping, you know. What do you think? You guys sound sincere? I sound like I was lying or being an asshole? I think it'll work. Anything for the kids, man. It's like me saying, well, you can get this and the kids get, oh, okay, the kids are involved. Where do I sign on that deal? But a good supervisor. I think it'd be awesome to build it. I think that there are probably people here in Thailand that would buy it for 150,000. So it's something else that I could teach, teach somebody to make those. If they didn't, somebody might not want to bother for 150,000 baht. I don't know if one was up for sale that to set up like that with everything in it, and I could buy it for 150, I would have already bought it. Now, making 50,000 baht on something like that, because you could probably, the cousin and one helper could probably build it in a couple of days. And you get orders first. Order, send me half the money, down, and the half on delivery or whatever. I'm always in my mind kind of thinking of ways to help the family make some dough. I'd love to do that with the drunk one that built my pond and pool. I love the guy. He's talented as hell, but he's got to suck on that bottle, So if I let him go more than, well, take a couple of days off, I won't see him for 2 weeks. And I got tired of it. I got pissed off. So we'll see. Get her tonight. Yeah, that would be a easy piece of cake. She'd do that in a heartbeat. Buy whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Not that I made mistakes in my first marriage. Imagine, not first marriage, my second, third marriage. My first, second, and third marriage, I made mistakes. And one of them, in the one with this one, which was a good one, compared to this one, the same. The other ones were shit. But her biggest complaint was I just did whatever the hell I wanted. And that was me. Like I told you, I wasn't really happy with myself looking back on shit now. But I want another Harley, so I bought one. So I come home, where'd the Harley come from? Oh, I bought it. Oh, really? Didn't talk to me, didn't ask my opinion. Well, what? We're moving out of this house. Why? I bought another house over here that I like better, so this one's going up for sale. Why? It was her biggest complaint. She didn't care. I could go out riding with, out running amok and do whatever I wanted to do. She never questioned anything totally. But the biggest thing, her biggest complaint in my whole marriage was, you don't talk to me about anything. You don't even let me buy my own cars. I bought her here's a BMW. I bought her. I don't like the BMW. I said, what's not to like? It's a convertible. It's an awesome car. Yeah, but I want the car I want. I said, oh, okay. Well, didn't really think about that. Well, I think about that more. And I made promise to myself and to her, that I would run stuff past people before I just went ahead and did it. So I got to talk to her about it and see. I'm making a mistake. No, I wouldn't think I would. I thought I would have it all. That's why when Nitnoy tells me that, that she thinks she's her guardian angel, and that she found us and put us together, I said, man, I have to kind of believe that, because this one knew I just don't have very much luck or picking women except for her. And so if that was the case and she could intervene with her to get something together, she would have done it. She'd done it. So anyway, and my only marriage was me. Yeah, I know. And that makes it even worse, right? I know I've heard you talk about that before. That sucks. Picture idea to the trailer maker company. Make a night design. 5%. Yeah, I know I could. I let these guys build it. Somebody will pick it up and, they'll start making them right down the street, and all of a sudden, well, ours is only 149.95, and Ours is 140. Mine's 142. So it'll get down to where it's 100. But it's something, and I always liked. It's always nice if you get into something that you know. Yeah, here's it is. Do you want one? Yes. Okay. Send me half the money, and then the rest when you get it. And you don't build them and put them on a floor or whatever, and have a bunch of stock and merchandising shit. You could do this all from order. Order and I'll build it. And like I said, I always think about stuff for them. Of course, they could do something like that, but I think it would be really simple to build. The only thing like I don't know about is the weights. I know where I need to be. I think building it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, even the guys that are making the trailer probably make a deal with them. And build me, pay less for the trailer quite a bit, or the tents too. So you probably could get it down quite a bit. But then again, now you got stock and shit. So let's see. All right. Packing my bags tomorrow. Really? I thought you said the 30th. Return to freedom. I don't know, man. I don't know how you do it. I'd be going nuts. All right. Let's see. You're still here, right? So I'm going to put this here. I'm not going to talk a long time, but I'll put it here. And I will say to everyone, there you go. All right. Thanks, everyone. 2 hours and 3 minutes. You guys are freaking awesome. Is this time frame good? I think it is. So I'll be doing 7 o'clock on Saturday mornings. If I throw one in the middle of the week, maybe when I'm camping or something, a live stream, we'll do that. And we'll have a bunch of fun. So anyway, I'm going to end this. Go over here to my, let's see, intro, outro. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. And thanks everybody again. And in case anybody was wondering who does my intros and outros, that would be Richard. And Richard Travels did that for me for free. Good man. Hope you're well, Richard. Anyway, I'm going to end this, and let's see, what do I need to do? All I need to do is press this button. So everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at. And I'll catch you on the next one.